Tess Wiley, Louise Wiley. Tess Wiley, born November 5, 1974. Early life. Tess Wiley was born in Dallas, Texas in 1974 to a Christian family. Her mother was a poet, Catherine Wiley, while her father was a musician, Fletch Wiley, one of the disciples. Tess's childhood was rather rough. She used to travel a lot from Houston to Seattle to San Francisco, then back to Houston. She showed an interest in music and songwriting from an early age, adding "Create in Me a Clean Heart" and "Tender Shepherd" to her repertoire at the age of 2. She began to play the piano at the age of 5, then the violin at 12, and the guitar at 14. She wanted to make her musical style along the lines of hard rock guitarist Slash, but riffing soon gave way to contemplative songwriting. She spent her high school years singing in the band Nothing in Return while studying classical piano at the High School for the Performing and Visual Arts in Houston, Texas, where she sang along with Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. Career. Sixpence, None the Richer. In 1995, Wiley left the band shortly after the American tour in 1996. When Sixpence reunited in 2007, Wiley rejoined in 2008 and performed several shows including the European tour, but left shortly thereafter. Solo career. After her departure from Sixpence, she began recording under the name Splendor, but was kindly asked to abandon it because it was in copyright violation with the New York City group of the same name. She adopted Phantasmic name for her group when she was still dating Chris Colbert, who was a singer in Fluffy. Together, they agreed to change the name of the band to Extra Fluffy and compiled a few songs along with Zachary Gresham of Southern Hymns. Eventually, she formed her own band, called Tess Wiley and her orchestra. She also lent her vocals to Velar 100 on the album of Color Bright in 1997, and the following year recorded an album, I Light Up Your Life, as well as Debbie Boone's You Light Up My Life. She also appeared in The Misfits' I Turned Into a Martian and sang many songs from the 70s and 80s of such singers as Michael Jackson, Pat Benatar, Sam Phillips, Nazareth, and Level 42, among others. In the end of 2001, Tess had released her first album called Rainy Day Assembly, which she recorded along with Jerry Leonard and David Bowie between June 1999 and January 2001 while living in New. She also was responsible for hiring a producer, Paul Bryan, who periodically invites her to town when he is with Amy Mann. In 2003, Tess had relocated to Gießen, Germany, where she had formed a band with Tim Potts's Christian Weiss and Christian Pfaff. In 2004, her Not Quite Me album was launched in Germany, which was her first attempt at recording alone and was released by Tapete Records. In 2007, she agreed with Tapete to release her another album, called Superfast Rock and Roll Played Slow. In 2010, Tess had formed a duo band along with Ilova Nara, whom she met at the church. During those times, she also written a German song Licht auf and had translated My Fortress and My Shield, an inspiration of Psalm 42 from her Not Quite Me record. In 2011, she had sang for the houses and homes of Gregor McEwen, and the same year recorded songs How Much I Love You, Rescue Me, and Good What We've Got. In 2013, her album Little Secrets was released by NordPaul, which featured her song Tornadoes. Personal life. Wiley was married to Christian Roth, a photojournalist. Her brother, Gabriel Wiley, is the drummer in the emo band Mineral. Discography. Rainy Day Assembly a Fanal, 2001. Not Quite Me Tapete, 2004. Superfast Rock and Roll Played Slow Tapete, 2007. Little Secrets NordPaul, 2013. Femme Soul What We Call Records, 2018. Sidewoman with Steve Richter, Beloved Steve Richter, 2016 with Velar 100. Of Color Bright Tooth and Nail, 1997. References